Hey guys, we're going to create our own music-inspired drawing today, inspired by Kandinsky. We're going to write our name on the back of our paper and flip it over to get started. We can start making different lines according to what type of music we're listening to. I might add lines, I might add colors. Listen to the music and decide what lines or colors they make you think of. We'll listen to different music that will give you different feelings so that way you can draw different types of lines and shapes and colors on your paper. We'll listen to some music and pause and talk about what we are going to draw based on what we heard, just like Kandinsky would. Now you can use a variety of different drawing materials. I've used crayons and colored pencils, and now I'm adding some shapes and lines and colors with my markers. Now, as we listen to our different types of music, we're going to fill up our entire page with the different lines and shapes that we hear when we listen to the music. Make sure to fill up the whole page. I want to make sure there's something interesting happening in every section of my paper. The last thing we're going to do to our Kandinsky-inspired drawing is we're going to add some watercolor paint to finish adding some color. Now, when we use our watercolors, we want to work very gently with our colors. I'm not pressing into my watercolor tray very hard. I'm adding lots of water to get the color going, and I'm always adding a little bit more. If I'm not having a lot of color on my brush, it means I need more water, and I need to swirl it around in my watercolor pan just a little bit longer. As we listen to the music and think about what colors it makes us think of or feel, we can add those all over our paper. Notice how if I just simply add some water over where I drew with marker, it turns into its own type of watercolor. It picks up the ink from the marker and it spreads it all around the paper. So if you've used marker, you could just simply add some water to your paper and it will kind of blend that in. But I can also use my watercolors as well. Remember, when using the watercolors, use lots of water and swirl in the watercolor pan really gently. You want to have a gentle brush and you don't want to dig into the watercolor tray. If you're switching colors, make sure you rinse your brush really well. Keep adding your colors as we listen to the music and fill in the rest of our paper with all the different colors that you hear. When you're all done, you will have a line, shape, and color drawing inspired by Kandinsky.